Good morning, children. So today we will continue the chapter of carbohydrates compounds. I think we were studying about discussing about addition reaction. Okay. So what are addition reaction? Once again I will repeat. Then we will go for next substitution reaction. Okay. Generally, alkanes do not undergo addition reactions. So alkanes will not undergo addition reaction. Alkanes are found to be least reactive. Unsaturated hydrocarbons, alkenes and alkynes are more reactive. Okay. Among alkenes and alkanes, again, the alkenes are more reactive. Okay. So, addition of hydrogen, generally we call it as addition reaction. Okay. So, one more important thing about addition reaction is, see, you must have seen advertisements stating that some vegetable oils are healthy. So, whenever you purchase vegetable oil, they write healthy, a word. Animal fat generally contains saturated fatty acids. Animal fat contains generally saturated fatty acids, which are said to be harmful for health. See, which are very harmful to the health. So, oils containing unsaturated fatty acids should be chosen for cooking. Whichever oil is unsaturated, that should be chosen for cooking, because most animal fats contain saturated, which are not good for health. Okay. Now, so the addition of hydrogen to unsaturated hydrocarbon. Generally, what we say? The addition of hydrogen to unsaturated hydrocarbons. What are unsaturated hydrocarbons? Unsaturated hydrocarbons, that is, they are alkenes and alkynes. This is known as catalytic addition, because addition reaction takes place usually in presence of catalyst. Catalytic addition. Okay. As the name indicates, addition means to add. To add 2 hydrogen atoms, 3 hydrogen atoms, then that will be converted into saturated. Means unsaturated hydrocarbons will get converted into saturated hydrocarbons in the presence of catalyst and at a particular temperature. Okay. Now, then what is substitution reaction? Okay. See, usually saturated hydrocarbons will undergo substitution reaction. Okay. So these saturated hydrocarbons are fairly unreactive and are inert in the presence of most reagents. Most of the saturated hydrocarbons are unreactive and they are inert in the presence of most reagents. However, in some cases, in the presence of sunlight, chlorine is added to hydrocarbons in a very fast reaction. So when chlorine is added in presence of sunlight, that will undergo substitution reaction. So chlorine can replace hydrogen atoms one by one. So chlorine will replace the hydrogen atoms one by one. Okay. So such a reaction is called substitution reaction. Why? Because one type of atoms or group of atoms takes place of another. One type of atom or group of atom will take place of another. A number of products are usually found with higher homologous alkanes. So this will undergo in the presence of sunlight, and more number of products are formed in case of higher alkanes. Okay. So hydrogen, see, there's what I told. Saturated hydrocarbons give substitution reaction. Example, methane undergo methane, to the methane we add chlorine. So we increase number of chlorine atoms here. Okay. CH4 plus Cl2, chlorine. Okay. So in presence of sunlight, we can write here also. In presence of sunlight. So what happens here? It forms methyl chloride, okay, and HCl. Okay. Again, this will take and make it to react with chlorine atom. Again, CH3, Cl plus Cl2. Okay. Again, this forms CH2, Cl2 plus HCl. I told why? Because when you add chlorine in a very fast reaction, chlorine can replace the hydrogen atom. So chlorine, here chlorine, this chlorine. Chlorine will replace hydrogen atom. Here also chlorine will replace hydrogen atom. In the same case, next, again CH2, Cl2 plus Cl2, again forms, see, here one chlorine is reduced, here one chlorine reduced, here one chlorine reduced, here one chlorine reduced, CH, Cl3 plus HCl, okay, because chlorine will replace hydrogen. Again CHCl3 plus chlorine molecule, when you add this in presence of sunlight, it forms again 4, 3, 2, 1, again no chlorine, means CCl4 plus HCl. So this is substitution reaction. Substitute. In place of that, another reagent will take the place, occupy the place. So this CCl4 is carbon tetrachloride. Carbon tetrachloride. Okay. This also be possible with other halogen like bromine and iodine. Okay. So in a substituent reaction, I told what happens here. In a substitution reaction, one or more atoms present in organic compound get replaced. Here one or more atoms present in an organic compound will get replace, okay, or substituted by suitable group of atoms. Replace or substituted by suitable atoms or groups. So that's why we call this reaction as substitution reaction. Okay. Now, one or two points I will discuss, then we will go further. See, some very important points you have to remember. Alkanes normally participate in substitution reaction. So, in the substitution reaction, what? Alkanes will participate in substitution reaction. This is one. Next, but alkenes and alkenes. Alkenes and alkynes will participate or will undergo what? This is substitution reaction. Participate where? In addition reaction. This is one concept. The chemical reaction carried out in presence of sunlight is known as photochemical reactions. Then, so just now we discussed about the substitution reaction which will undergo in presence of sunlight. So such a reaction which undergo presence of in presence of sunlight is called photochemical reaction. Okay. So the chemical reactions carried out in presence of sunlight, what are known as photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. Okay. So this is one simple concept of substitution reaction. Okay. Now, so we will try to find what are the important compounds of carbon. Okay, what compounds are formed usually from the carbon? So there is one compound called ethanol and one more compound called ethanoic acid. These two play a very important role in organic chemistry because they are industrially useful and medically useful also. Okay. Now, what are alcohols? What are alcohols? So, important compounds of carbon or carbon compounds. Okay. So, when you are studying about alcohols and you are also studying about, in alcohols you are studying about ethanol, okay. One more is you are studying about carboxylic acid, that is ethanoic acid, okay. Carboxylic acid. So for that you are studying, about ethanoic acid, okay. Carboxylic acid. Let us start about ethanoic acid. Okay. Now what are alcohols? We will try to find. What are alcohols? See. So the compounds containing OH group attached to a carbon atom are known as alcohols. So first is compounds containing, what they contain? OH group attached to a carbon atom, attached to a carbon atom. So compounds containing OH group attached to a carbon atom are known as alcohols, alcohols. Okay, so that's why their symbol is OH. Okay, so general formula for alcohol is ROH. So general formula for alcohol is ROH. We write like this. Okay. Then where there is here, what is R? R is alkyl group. R is alkyl group, and this OH will represent the functional group. OH will represent the functional group. I told you functional group is what? Which will indicate the property of that particular product. Okay, now we will study about the physical properties of alcohol. What are the physical properties of alcohol? See, so here you are studying your example for your studies is ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Okay, ethanol or ethyl alcohol. So in this example is ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Same one, ethyl alcohol or ethanol. Okay. So I will read out some properties of physical properties of ethanol. Then we will go further. Ethanol is a liquid at room temperature. It is a liquid at room temperature. And so melting point, I will say ethanol is a colorless liquid at room temperature. So boiling point of ethanol is 351 Kelvin. Okay. First of all, it is liquid at room temperature. Room temperature means it is normal temperature at in any place. That is called room temperature. Liquid at room temperature, and its boiling point is 351 Kelvin. Its boiling point is 351 Kelvin. It is neutral to litmus. Means it is neutral in the sense it is neither acid nor base. Okay. It is a group of or carbon compounds which has OH group. Okay. Ethanol is commonly called alcohol and the active ingredient of all alcohols drinks. So it is commonly called alcohol. Okay. And it is the main ingredient. This is active ingredient, means main ingredient of all the alcoholic drinks. Active ingredient of all alcoholic drinks. Okay. So these are three properties. First is it is a liquid at room temperature. The boiling point of ethanol is 351 Kelvin. It is neutral to litmus, and it is the main ingredient of all the alcohols. Means whether it is, I think it maybe you should know that the alcoholic drinks are very harmful, but still some places it is not. Government is not banning that particular product called alcohol because it is industrially very and medicinally also little importance is it. That's why. Okay. Then what are other properties we'll study? In addition, because it is a good solvent, I told, since it is a good solvent, it is used in medicine, where since it is a good solvent. I told already, you know it. This is used as tincture iodine. Tincture, in iodine we use this. Tincture iodine. To prepare tincture iodine we use alcohol. Okay. In cough syrup also a little percentage of